So getting yourself in position, either standing if you're ready to actually walk with this meditation, or sitting comfortably on upright or laying down if you want to lean into using this as an imagery exercise. And so if you're choosing not to actually walk, just take my words in your mind's eye. So to begin this period of walking meditation, first of all, let's simply stand. Just stand on the spot, being aware of your weight being transferred through the soles of your feet into the earth. Being aware of all the subtle movements that go into just keeping us balanced and upright. Very often we take this for granted, our ability to stand upright. But actually it took us a few years to learn how to do this. So be aware of the constant adjustments that you're making in order to maintain your balance. And then you can begin to walk at a fairly slow but normal walking pace and in a normal manner. We're not going to be changing the way we walk. We're simply going to be aware of it. So first of all, keep in attention the soles of your feet, being aware of the alternating patterns of contact and release. Being aware of your foot as the heel first makes contact, as your foot rolls forward onto the ball, and then lifts and travels through the air. Be aware of all the different sensations in your feet, not just a contact in the soles of your feet, but the contact between the toes, the feeling of the insides of your shoe if you have a shoe on, or the fabric of your socks. Let your feet be as relaxed as they can be. Become aware of your ankles. Notice the qualities of the sensations in the joints as your foot is on the ground, then as it travels through the air. Just follow it. Let your ankle joints be relaxed. Make sure they're not holding on in any way. And you can become aware of your lower legs, your shins, your calves. You can be aware of the contact with your clothing. Be aware of the temperature on your skin. Be aware of the muscles. And notice what the calf muscles are doing as you're walking. You might even want to exaggerate for a few steps what the calf muscles are doing, just so that you can connect with that. And then let your walking go back to being a normal, relaxed rhythm. And encourage your calf muscles to be relaxed. And then become aware of your knees, noticing the qualities of the sensations in your knee joints. And then expand your awareness into your thighs, being aware of the skin, again the contact with your clothing, the temperature, being aware of the muscles and noticing what the muscles on the front of the thighs and the muscles on the back of the thighs are doing. Once more, you might even want, for a few paces, just to exaggerate those muscles. Exaggerate what they're doing. And then letting your walk go back to a normal rhythm. Becoming aware of your hips, muscles around your hip joints, and relaxing those muscles. Even when you think you've relaxed, relax some more. Just notice if your walk changes. Notice how the rhythm and the gait of your walk can change as you relax your hips. can be aware of your pelvis, carving through space as you walk forward, your spine, your belly. You might feel your clothing in contact with all these areas. Maybe notice how your belly is the center of your body. Very often it feels like it's down there because we're so much in our heads. So see to what extent you can feel your belly is the center of your body. It's the center of your being. Notice your chest and just let your breathing happen. Notice the contact that your chest makes with your clothing. Noticing your shoulders. Notice how they're moving with the rhythm of your walking. And let your shoulders be relaxed. Having your arms simply hanging by your sides and swaying naturally. Notice all the motions in your arms. Maybe feel the air coursing over the skin on your hands and fingers as your arms swing through the air. Become aware of your neck and the muscles supporting your skull. Maybe notice the angle of your head. And notice that as you relax the muscles on the back of your neck, your chin slightly tucks in and your skull comes to a point of balance. You might want to play around with the angle of your head and see how it changes your experience. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. Just let your eyes be softly focused. Gently looking ahead. Not staring at anything. Not allowing yourself to be caught up in anything that's going past you. You can be aware of the feelings that you're having. Not necessarily in terms of emotion here, but just the feeling tone. Are there things that feel pleasant? Are there things that feel unpleasant in your body or outside of you? If you notice things in your body that are pleasant or unpleasant, just notice them. Don't either cling on to them or push them away, but just notice them. You can notice your emotional state. Are you bored? Are you content? Are you irritated? Are you feeling happy to be doing what you're doing? Again, just notice whatever emotions happen to be present. Notice your mind also. Is your mind clear or dull? Is your mind busy or is it calm? Are you thinking about things unconnected with this practice? And if so, can you just notice this with no judgment? Bring yourself back to the walking. So in a few seconds, I'm going to ask you to stop. And I'd like you to come to a natural halt so that you're not freezing on the spot. You're just allowing yourself to come to a stop. So do that now. Come to a stop. And just experience yourself standing. Just notice what it's like to no longer be in motion. Notice once more the complex balancing act that's going on to keep you upright. Feeling once again the weight traveling down through the soles of your feet into the earth. Simply standing and experiencing yourself. And finally, bringing this meditation session to a close.